No shit can run. Or is it aimed at the pants? My shirt? And second, the two boys got a distorted laugh. Mr. Lau Yu expressed the incident for Mrs. Lau. The old lady immediately got into the car and beat Gino. Gino saw this and put mud in her eyes. The old woman hit the rock and fell into the pond. The two boys were too naughty. So, all day long, he only knows how to take beatings. Gino has the ability to shoot. But the rich friend didn't. Crush the butter cans on top. Zulu's head demanded a shot. Gino courageously shoots a shot, not deviating by a glass. Only after the shot was, making Zulu afraid to pee. 25 years later, Zulu didn't know what crime he had committed, is an inmate in the United States. When the manager does not pay attention, immediately threw the candy crumbs on his head, causing the bishop to cut off part of his hair. The manager is even more old. She even poked his head, and Gino's side was now a protected area guards, and of course, remain the same personality as before. The sanctuary has an illegal predator. He and his daughter chase the forest. Rubber bullets shoot this guy. Gino shot him an anesthetic. Wait for him to faint, then hide from this guy's feet. And girls give meat into his shoes and smear animal blood on the head of the water, pretending to be a lion, eating his feet. Wait for this guy to wake up and see the lion is eating its feet. Startled to think that my leg was amputated. Scared to the point of losing reason. Must have spared sin for the rest of his life. Hunt wild beasts. On the other side, Zulu at this time, the US police, deported back to South Africa. But, while on the road, the policeman shows them a $500,000 book. Zulu stole the control gun, keeping an eye on the lottery ticket they usually leave him. Released the two policemen themselves. The karma of driving away. It's really a sock, but not far away. There is a stopper in front, and just abandon the car to run, hiding in the reserve. Is also the sanctuary that Gino manages. At first he thought he was a python, crushing shots intended to shoot anesthetics, but Zulu was quicker to grab a handful of extrusions, and then shoot them in the face with it, causing Gino to fall. Through a few assistants, two close friends from, when they took off their clothes, they immediately recognized each other. Zulu also did not hide the story about the lottery ticket, but Zulu is wanted, so unable to go to receive rewards. So they agreed to divide it in half, amount with Gino. The two immediately drove off on the road. At the same time, the Guardian lost the ticket. Numbers are also frantically chasing. Very quickly, the two of them arrive, the company receiving the award. But the day when Gino draws the prize inside, then the protector also came. Inside is indeed Gino, won 500,000 USD. Unfortunately, the camera turns back in direction to Zulu dancing, was immediately recognized by the policeman. Han and his father are determined, have to steal the money back. Inside Gino, just received 500,000 USD book. Suddenly snatched away by Zulu. Gino recoils the plate result, books in half. For wanting to take the other guy's money. Zulu dressed as a nobleman, and Gino dressed up as a servant. Zulu makes an aristocratic appearance of familiarity, with his wife named Policeman. Then poured into the house of the name. Bald policeman attending the banquet. Gino dirtied his father's glasses, put it in a shooting bowl. The eyes turn into two different colors. The wife suspected of being a robber. Curse one shot, causing the makeup layer to tear, was exposed to the cursed identity. In this class, only dragonflies are the top books. Who would have thought that he had just come out, restrained by his wife? Thanks to the gun, she was easy. Steal back half of the book. Also, fortunately, the other half of the sheet. Gino's girl is holding. The policeman wants to add Gino to call me. The girl came to hand over the book. So the two guys were dazzled. Wood trees outside the abyss. Below are thousands of stones. Just the elephant gets up. Then, the two of them took their lives. The general left the two of them behind. Look at the chances of life. Almost zero. On this side, Gino's daughter asked, "You help me save Dad." Both legs American seaware, into a barrel, and pulled the tree to the forehead of the path. Find a large furnace and insert it next to the door. Then push the door shut with all his might. The bounce force of this furnace, ew. That the elephant will also cringe. Robert and his wife were driving. crushed by the girl who shot her accurately in the head. The two evildoers saw that the tree of salvation chased after them. The little car girl swerved past a pre-cut iron mesh hole. Seeing the door locked, Robert pulled out his gun and shot for a while. As a result, the furnace popped out. The husband saw this in a hurry, took a brick and closed the door. Who would have thought that he had just helped his wife? The door fluttered again. But this opportunity, boy cuts 2 pieces of meat into the back of the car. The two of them were fooled like that. Driving after the boy, didn't know that there was the 2 lions chased. The car that ran for a while arrived. The tree in the middle of the road. Robert got off the car and hooked the rope to pull out the tree. Turning his head, he found that the sea is diving in. Afraid of stepping too far out of the sucking against the wife later, the husband immediately stepped on the shell into his wife's belly. Insert the end of the dirty flowing shell right into the hole. On this side, Miss Tech chased after the children. Seeing the car ready, just hang it up. Without paying attention to the back, with Trap Village rubber band. Wait until she can pedal a little. The boy on the tree let go of his hand. Give Miss Tech a little more. The boy quickly stole again. A polyphonic ripe fruit. After the shot, Miss Tech had not yet had time to regain her spirits. The boy who threw the ripe fruit fell straight to his face. Polyphony mom sees scene. This is very unhappy. Turned on the speed of the stick to chase her. I run to pee in my pants. Didn't hesitate to kick her. One flew into the lake. The big-mouthed hippopotamus is opening. His mouth roared. Miss Tech hurriedly left, grabbing the rope. As a result, the person is pulled to the head, pierced the shell of the barrel, pulled out the box, and the consciousness was all over his face. My head seemed to glow. Then there is no beat. Joe Budd on the other end had also just woken up. He discovered a faint rope. The lake came to the side of the crater. He didn't expect the other end of the line. One into a crocodile. Make me sleep. Will you be okay? When Joe Budd lunged at the crocodile, are also dragged down. Made the crocodile wake up peacefully. Joe Budd doesn't know how to live and die. Take the rope and pull it back. It's time for the crocodile to be pulled down too. Made Joe Budd panic, shooting from the ground to a circle of blue sky, aiming straight at the hedgehog cave and sticking his head in. Joe Budd was in so much pain that he came back to life. Wait for the time to pull out the head. The head is full of porcupine hair. Seeing this scene, I guess, must be very poor. But that's not all. Besides, the boy used glue poured on the car seat. Joe Budd hurriedly chases after the boy. Just climb up and sit down. Start the car. Who would have thought that the car chimney have been turned back by the children? He couldn't beat the right shot. Wake up evilly. Direct adhesive results divided. The pants into 2 donkeys. Joe Budd run found one. Water pipe for washing face. The guy on the other side is already aiming straight at the position. Wait for him to finish washing his face. The same arrow fired 1 shot, directly causing Joe Budd to be spread. Conceding the feeling to the heavenly party, the boy took the apple and threw it again. Through the activation of the agency, the smashed glasses hugged his eyes. Next to her, a piece of wire. Want to use it to your advantage. Downwards. Didn't know that in front of a paragraph? Iron wire awaits me. As soon as he arrived, he was trapped again on duty. Then it falls into the sewer bucket. Zeno's daughter often uses a gun. Rubber shoots at the spear, directly pushing the cart down the slope. Make the buds not know what to do. Beyond all to the sky. The cart rushes away as if flying. We also only know a little bit of luck. On this side, the boy continued, pouring oil into the water. Then returned to turn on the radio work. Just heard the music playing. Joe Budd was startled to his senses. The boy embodied like an angel. Made Joe Budd think he has just ascended to heaven. His spirit is also not. Be sober again. Seeing the sad ice in front of him? If you want to soak your buttocks, just sit down directly. Make the ass smoke. The 2 kingdoms are extremely comfortable. Like a child who is too happy to shake, save his ass. Such comfort weakens. Medicine is the only way to make the article. The boy saw this and drove. My toys came. Opening the lid is fire. Medicine as desired. Joe Budd was not like sitting up and lighting a cigarette. Is also the time when the wife sits. The car passed through Vangia Mountain. After a scream. Out of the railway. The planter was screamed. I dropped the match. The oil below directly exploded. What a victory. The sound of the 2 children. At the same time, Zeno and Zulu are still stuck outside the lapping pole. The mother elephant is rushing forward. This made the baby elephant about to stand up. The situation is indeed very critical. Who sits until the mother elephant comes? Zeno realized that it was the Ah, my elephant once saved my life. The mother elephant immediately fell down. Below is a shallow river. The little girl directly cut the rope for. The wife jumped and let go. Who sits until he returns to his name? Her husband held a gun to control. He made the two children row up the high cliff, forcing the children to jump into the river to take revenge. Seeing this, Zeno hurriedly ran over, and Zulu grabbed a lump of mud on a branch. Just at a critical time for Britain, the mud clumps made Robert suffer a gunshot. The loose stork fell down the cliff. The last two children have been saved. They happily embraced Zeno. It is true that the father of the earth gave birth to the son of the heavens. Robert slid the cilantro out of the water. He crawled ashore to rest. The baby elephant sees that and sits straight into the face. The movie is over. If you find it good, please post. Sign a channel to support me. Bye-bye.
If you love movies as much as we do, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, share it with fellow film fans, and drop your hot takes in the comments.